The nature of this play is it's about performance, isn't it?
Well, theater is a huge part of it. Writing is a big part of it. Performance is a big part of it. And for me, the metaphor of performance is one of the wonderful tools that theater has to work with always. Anytime a self gets in a body, a human, is in front of an audience in that relationship, the nature of performance and relationship and social relationship is the medium you're working in. So in this play, performance is more overtly part of, I believe, the playwright's impulse and vision. How we perform ourselves, our different selves in different situations, how we become so desperately attached to a version of ourselves or an idea of ourselves or an idea of how we are going to deal with a particular situation in our lives. And Chekhov's characters are wildly committed to their prejudices, to the point that they're at times achingly human and also quite comic. So yeah, how does that live in a theater? What's the size of that? And what is the relationship between two actors connecting, two humans playing together and being watched by others? There's so much desire going on that the move into the theater is exciting and daunting. And the other stage of developing a play, of course, is when the audience starts coming in and you have to begin to absorb and feel and respond to the alchemy of it all.
And very practically, I mean, Chekhov was writing about the theater. This is a story
Yes.
about an actor, about two actors and two playwrights. One of them
Yes.
an older actor and a younger actor and an older playwright.
Yes, and in our translation, Simon Stevens is very sharply focused on performance and ideas about performance.
And how we perform the self.
And irony. There's a lot of really sharp, exciting irony in his version. You know, real tears, the constant talking about actors having real emotions and real tears.
He does this bit.
Yeah. And they're actually actors on stage who are having real tears. So the whole question of simulation and of fakery and of performance it's always alive in the play. It's really exciting.
And it's funny too.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, anyway,
Yeah, it's funny. So we'll dive into all that stuff when we start working this afternoon in the theater.
And how do you feel looking back on this room? Like, we've got this big task ahead of us, but we had some good times in here over the past few weeks, and then 3 years ago as well. It's been a bit of a journey that we're leaving behind here.
Yeah, I couldn't be happier with the dedication and focus and talent of the cast. We've had a really forward-moving almost every day, exploring, moving forward, understanding this, understanding that, rejigging this, reworking that, always moving forward as an ensemble, as a team. And so it's been a very beautiful time in here. And my theory, I guess, is that the process that you engage in creating theater is very much product, that there's actually no separation. In theater, as much as any other art, you enter into a human process of interchange of energy and ideas and actions. You make choices together, and the way that you do that becomes embedded in your work and in your human relationships and moves onto the stage and affects the way you actually think of your audience as well. So process and a conscientious, intentional, to some degree, intentional process is, I think, very much a part of what it takes to make beautiful theater, and I feel very happy about our process thus far. So.